Good evening. I'm Lori Poquette, Vice President of Customer Operations and Global Trade Compliance at Xilinx. We're looking to build the best team in the industry, and diversity is key to that. And we've proven that women executives and women talent in our organization brings diversity. It brings the broadest range of thinking and ultimately makes us the highest performing organization. Nicole, congratulations to you and all the honorees. You're an inspiration.
The definition of winning is to be victorious in a contest or conflict. And I certainly have the drive to win. In my world, it's all about promotions and bonuses and sales engagements. But after much reflection, I really thought, what does it mean to truly win? There's one event that sticks out. In December, a young woman wrote a letter to my home, outlining just how much I had touched her, what she had admired and respected, what she had learned, and what she was going to miss as we were no longer going to be working together. No big cash payout, no big fanfare, just a simple, heartfelt letter. I've been blessed with many mentors and sponsors throughout my career, and so I've always wanted to pay it forward and do the same for others. But I never knew if I was really making an impact. It's our responsibility to not only work with our young professionals, but sponsor them. It may not have been a contest or a conflict, but it sure felt like winning.
Several years ago, I decided to become a mentor of female emerging leaders. I wanted to spread some of my experiences to those that are coming after me, to make their journey simpler or easier, and also some learnings that I have from me, but also from my acquaintances that have managed to come higher in the corporate letters. And I believe that this support is extremely important, and I wish that I had more of that when I was young leader myself.
I think the most rewarding experience in the professional world is really celebrating team success and individual success. I love to work with an individual, find out what they're passionate about. How can I mentor them to become more successful and get to their dream job? And then when I think about the bigger picture, when I think about teams and how we collaborate with each other, seeing a team form and collaborate on a big issue and really drive that to closure and success really makes me excited to come to work and be a part of this every day, and really celebrating the big and small wins every day.
The one thing you can count on in life is that it doesn't always go as planned. My guiding principles are: go after what you want and don't ever give up. In my career, I've found when I wanted something, be it a new job, a promotion, or even a new career, I asked for it. You would be surprised at the people out there willing to help you. Bosses, colleagues, business partners, if you just ask. I'm reinventing my career all the time, and with each iteration, it keeps getting more interesting, more personal, and more rewarding. And with each iteration, there was an ask on my part. And sometimes it goes the way you want, and sometimes it doesn't. Have the courage to ask, and most importantly, don't ever give up.
One of the most rewarding experiences of my professional career was at an event called the Gettysburg Leadership Experience, which brought together a group of executives, myself included, to the battlefields of Gettysburg to understand and study the leadership challenges facing the commanders in one of the largest battles ever fought on North American soil. The most amazing thing about the experience was the evidence of creativity and engagement and commitment from the soldiers of both the Union and Confederate armies. And I'll give you an example. We walked Pickett's Charge, which was an attack by the Confederate Army against the Northern Line, who had an elevated position at the time and were certain to win. And the Confederates stood 15,000 men strong, shoulder to shoulder, walking straight into their own mortality. And the inspiration and belief they must have felt in the cause they were fighting for, and the leaders who inspired them, was amazing. And the lesson for us today, although there can be no true comparison between life and death struggles in the war and the day-to-day work environment that we live in today, the lesson is that leaders are responsible for creating an environment of inspiration. They're also responsible for inspiring themselves. And the results can be profound for all involved.
The most rewarding thing about my professional career is the ability to support women. Whether it's supporting women in getting elected to a political office, or women in the workplace, or my friends in general. I think it's so important that I have that opportunity to do it. And it comes really from being in male-dominated work environments where I didn't really have a support structure for myself, which was frustrating for me. And now that I have the opportunity to give women in the workplace a voice, or an opportunity to have them be empowered, or for them to make decisions or elevate their profile, I want to be able to make that happen and support them in that way. And I find that that's most rewarding for me when it comes to my career.